Thanks for clicking on the video here on our Mimic. We are going to review Split Fiction, published by EA Games in March of 2025. As I do so, there are going to be heavy spoilers as I'm going to run various cutscenes that are interesting to both myself and my daughter, as well as the full end game sequence that we played through. So the first thing to understand about this game, it is a couch cooperative game. So you could have two people sit on the same sofa and play the game on the same console, and the game will be split right down the middle for the most part. Sometimes there's different ways they split the screen. I'll give you a general overview of the game first, maybe before we get into specifics about what we don't like and what we like about this game. So the first thing to know is this developer has they are the ones that created It Takes Two, a fantastic family light-style cooperative game where you could also sit on the couch and play next to each other. However, that was more kid-oriented. The artwork was more cartoony. You can see with the artwork here, it's more realistic. It's age and rated more for teenagers. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. The story set is we have two young female writers that are invited to this symposium trying to sell their ideas to this world-renowned publisher, and he invites them to this sort of VR simulator. And one girl does not want to do it, the other one is really excited to do it, and there is a mishap, and basically both girls end up in the same simulation pod. So one girl likes to write fantasy, another girl likes to write science fiction, and that's how we get the title Split Fiction, as the narrative of the level is split between science fiction type world and fantasy style worlds. And that lends to some interesting mechanics as well as interesting NPCs you meet along the way. As you can imagine, the leader of this publishing group, writer, he is the antagonist. And basically, he is using these pods to sort of steal their ideas as they run through it. It's a wacky concept, but it lends to the story. So you can see here, we could decide which character we're going to play. And I will play the science fiction character, and my daughter will play the fantasy, as my daughter definitely loves fantasy. After you make your selection here, you get a quick 1-minute cutscene into each other's worlds and learn there are glitches within these levels, and they could use these to hop and escape the level. And they essentially learn that they can utilize these glitches to sort of break the simulator, and that is going to be their goal, to break out of this trap that they are held in. I did play through this entire game with my daughter, and it took us approximately 14 hours to do so. In between, there was a lot of shouting, but also a lot of joy when we got through a difficult area. A lot of times you might be screaming at the screen or at each other just to have someone orient the camera the right way or be in a certain place, as some of the action is pretty intense and you have only a certain time limit to do certain sequences. That lends to some frustration, but once you pass it, there is a great sense of relief and accomplishment. But let me first go over the things we didn't like about this game, and let me share my point of view first. I did enjoy the first game, It Takes Two. As I mentioned, it was a very cartoony style, very colorful. This is not. You can see with the intro and even this scene right here, it's a little bit muted. The colors appear to be desaturated. Even though this is a fantasy world, nothing looks bright. Even if they leave the simulator, it's the same sort of color palette. It really looks dulled down for some reason. And also, it has a very realistic art style, which they probably shouldn't have done. If compared to modern games, especially with the use of Unreal 5 engine, this looks like a generation behind as far as the fidelity of the graphics. I think the game would have appeared better if they retained the same cartoony style they had in the original game, or even a little bit more modified with a different art style. But here, trying to have an ultra realistic setting and ultra realistic figures and backgrounds, it doesn't quite work. You could tell that even just by looking at the shadows when they walk. Sometimes just circular globs. It's not overly defined. Like here, I don't even think they have any shadows. The next point I want to bring up are these characters being teenagers or young adults. And because they're older, they can talk about themes that couldn't do so in the other game. For example, there's a lot of discussion about death of parents and losing loved ones and things of
Come on,
that
Daddy,
nature.
double jump.
There are also a lot of scenes that are quite cutesy, such as here. We can see they have turned into pigs, and it's very colorful and cartoony. And later on, you will see them get turned into hot dogs. But that scene in between, quite gruesome and horrific. And there's actually a lot of horrific scenes in this game. There are some scenes with there are body strikes with blades that spew out blood to the neck as well as to head. There are even decapitations in this game. And with them being older, they also swear occasionally. A lot of it is the S word. I think there was one F bomb though. And I find this a little bit disheartening, especially since I'm playing this with my daughter. It's strange because they do have these cartoony, like kid-like levels, such as this one here, and they have quite mature levels as well. So I'm not sure who they're trying to sell to. It should have been focused on one demographic or another. Even if they made it hideous, I'm sure adults would have enjoyed it too, because the gameplay and the mechanics of being on the couch playing with another player is quite fun. So some of the scenes, of course, were very hard for my daughter to process, and some she couldn't even bear to watch. So that's unfortunate when you're trying to just have a good old time. And look at this. This looks very cutesy, very colorful, though not as colorful as it could be. As I mentioned, the colors are desaturated. Here you're going on a slide, and the camera angle changes where you could jump. And then it looks like you're going to head off into this picnic, but no, look what happens. The ant being grinded. All that gore. And yeah, now they are processed into hot dogs. So that scene was gruesome. So this part was fun. I mean, my daughter enjoyed this part, bouncing around as a hot dog. It's a little bit disturbing too in a way, because you can see there's some mustard, it's a ketchup, and there's a grill. And do you know what you have to do? Well, you gotta hop on the grill and grill yourself and put some condiments on you and get into a bun. And can you imagine what happens after that?
I liked the hot dog level because it was fun, and then you got to decorate your hot dog.
So let's talk a little bit more about the pauses of this game. It is quite fun to go through these various wacky levels. Definitely the fantasy levels were much better than the sci-fi levels. Sci-fi levels involved some gameplay with guns, and it's pretty standard. You shoot this or have a special weapon with a special alternate ability, and you grab things or shrink things or whatever, but it's still essentially gunplay. Fantasy was far more interesting. You could turn into different shapes. You could turn into a fairy. You could turn into a monkey. You also later on get dragons as eggs that you have to carry around, and then become baby dragons, and that was interesting as well. And then become full-grown dragons, and you fly around on top of them. So the fantasy levels are far superior. If it was just the sci-fi aspect of this game, I probably wouldn't even bother too much with this game. And you just saw, you just got eaten there. It's very wacky. And here the characters describe, what the subject matter was all about. So we just saw some of the fantasy levels. I'm going to show you a sci-fi level for comparison. And with this one, you can see some gravity being used, and the orientation of the character will be different on the same level, so that lends to some interesting puzzles. But as I mentioned, there were unfortunately a lot of scenes or levels that involve just strictly gun gameplay. There is also one level I didn't include the cutscene here, but you turn into a ball or have a ball escort. Basically, you're controlling a ball, and it's almost like being Seamus and Metro Prime. So I think that, of course, was a very clear nod to that series. Aside from these two levels, they have what they call side quests or side stories. Within levels, there is sometimes a little glimmer or a cloud. You can jump into it and play a mini level of a certain type. And actually, quite a number of these were quite fun. I don't know if we managed to find all of them. They're sort of off on the side, so they might be easy to miss, but some of those smaller scenes ended up being some of the best part of the story. The scene with the hot dog, that actually was a side story that my daughter informs me. Another great side story is one with a written page that's also part of the fantasy setting. So yeah, a lot of the fantasy worlds by far was our favorite. And as you know, we're partial to fantasy here. Another positive about this game is actually the end game sequence with the boss battle. It sort of ties everything that you learn from all the previous levels, how there's different camera angles, different orientations, different attributes that the characters have, and sometimes it switches back and forth very quickly. But it really lends to some exciting gameplay, but also frustration. We die and they get the wrong timing, but it's quite intriguing. It's quite spectacular, quite cinematic, and I think it's worth the price of admission to play the game all the way through the end. So this game garners both a thumbs up from myself and from my daughter. As a parent, I would just caution you about the use of swear words within the game and the light gore, as every kid is different. So my daughter, towards the end, was fine with it. However, I wouldn't recommend it for uh, much younger kids, which you could play It Takes Two with. So I'm going to let the other cutscenes run. This is the one I was telling you about, where you are right on the page. It's quite interesting. This scene I included, it's about 2 minutes long. Then I'm going to show another 2 minute sequence involving flying dragons. And then I'll show you the full end game sequence, which is quite spectacular. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hopefully you found this informative. The game is not full price, like a $80, $70 game. And I'm sure it's going to be even more discounted by the time you see this video, as we picked it up months after release. So easily affordable, and I think it's once again worth the price of admission. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep on adventuring out there.
Oh no! Enemies! Our heroes need a weapon. How about swords? No, swords have been done. Ooh! They could wield nunchucks. Nunchucks rule. Nunchucks don't really fit, do they? Ooh, bows are cooler. We need new enemies. How about the birds? Pew pew! So cool. There is a bridge that must be crossed. But a Cyclops is guarding it. Halt thee! You must solve my riddles 3. First, what is brown and sticky?
A stick.
Yes, a stick! I do agree. A second riddle. What will it be? How many jumps you jumped is key. Correct! I can't believe you jumped that many! For my final riddle, please tell me, What color is my favorite?
Green.
Green? You think it's green?
Yeah. I don't care about it. Why?
No, no, don't you see? The answer is red, just like me. I can't let thee pass, unfortunately. Blog! No, this is all too violent. Okay, let's try again. Okay,
Oh, the two of you make a great pairing. Sure, we're getting along. Okay, we're about to face off with the Dragon Slayer. Is that an actual name or a job title? He was a megalith's general and executioner of dragons during the war. Sounds like some power metal lyrics.
You are not destroying my machine over my dead body!
bloody hell! No way!
I told you down here, I'm the one that makes the rules. Down here, I am God!
Yeah? Where you at? Right here! Where's here? Not sure! Let's try to figure this out! And hope that we can meet up. What strange world is this? there you are. What the hell has happened to the simulation?
No idea, but there's no way this is stable. Oh, the trees are spinning.
Trees? Yeah, the simulation's definitely compromised.
And now Raider's somewhere in here.
What's his next move?
All I know is he won't go out without a fight.
Wait, how are you jumping like that?
It's a bouncy mushroom!
Weird. Weird. It's not a tree.
Dead end, Mio!
Wait, I've got something.
Do you recognize anything yet?
The genre, but not the story.
Same here.
Let's pray we can fight back somehow.
Do you think there's even glitches anymore?
Let's hope. It's been our only defense against raiders so far. I feel it's exactly.
I've got a carnivorous-looking plant gazing at me.
What? Be careful.
Huh, plant's eating flowers.
So the carnivore plant is a vegetarian? I think that did the trick.
Does this make any sense to you?
Luckily it does on my side.
I gotta admit though, these frogs are cute.
Focus. Get on the platform.
Where? being awfully quiet.
Still, no glitch in sight. Now that's a trippy view.
Otherworldly. Huh.
Do you hear that? Oh boy!
Now witness the power of a god.
Oh! Get over to my side! Did he just throw a bloody plane at us? This is gonna get ugly. Here we go! Helicopter incoming! Woo! Dragon! Hold on! Of course it's fire breathing! Not good, not good!
My kingdom, my rules. Do you think you can destroy my machine? I am invincible.
Get ready, Mio!
I can't let you ruin what I've built.
End this madness, Raider!
This ends when you yield or die. Just stand still. The elements always bend
Whoa!
to
Damn
me.
you, Raider!
Amateurs.
Whoa! Damn you, Raider! Is that a shattered glitch? Get a shot! He got a charge! Oh. Is that a shattered glitch? He got a charge! The glitch is forming!
I order you to stop!
He didn't like that! Head back for the glitch!
I won't let 20 years of my life be ruined by you two.
with me, Zoe! Lock and load! We can fight back!
Why won't you stop? My machine is more important than your lives. Stand still, insects. I'll crush you like I crushed all my rivals.
Shoot him!
I always went against the current. No one believed in my vision. No one but me. Only I saw the potential.
Did we get him? I don't know!
I rise, you fall.
You with me? Yeah, still here! But if you're there, and I'm here, how does this make sense? Whoa! Unfair! Push! Will we ever escape? We have to! Easy now, little shells! You're mine! This is seriously tripping me out. Yep, my senses are being tested.
Disintegrate into the digital void.
Climb!
I already told you, stop pursuing glitches!
This is crazy! On your feet! We were so close! There's gotta be another glitch around. Duh. I hate piranhas!
Try me!
Okay, right back!
Simon's got nothing on me. Why be a man when you can hit rock? Gods don't bleed. Kneel before me. My universe is limitless.
Gravity's off! Use it to our advantage!
Death by meteor.
Meow? Hey, Zoe! Down here! Whoa! How did you get in there? I don't know! Get me out! Okay? Don't stress! I'm on it! Literally! Look at that! Wild stuff! Keep that up! This is going haywire. Do you see an end? A little help, Zoe? Leave it to me. Stay out of harm's way. Just keep going. Focus! Keeping it cool. I think you're in the clear.
This is my show!
Zoe? Meow! Can you hear me? What the hell is this? Whoa! You got big! Or am I small? I'll get you out. Ah! more can this simulation handle?
Erase this with you inside.
Neo! On it, on it! He's back!
Stop!
There's a glitch above you!
Surprise! Watch as I kill you with your own creations.
Take your best shot!
A strange parking garage.
Brace yourself!
You still have unpaid parking.
Got a high ground?
This is not happening! What's going on? Dear God, help me! Somebody! Stop this! You understand nothing! Enough! Enough already! This is my creation, my dream! And no one, not you or you, will stand in my way!
Get ready to flank him, Zoe! Let's get him!
Stop this right now!
You okay? Yeah.
My machine. My life's work. You ruined everything.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, save it for the biography.
Hey, let's get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
Well, this will be a day to remember.
Why? What do you mean? Hey, you know what? We should write a book about all of this.
Huh. Yeah, maybe we should.
Never was comfortable in these type of clothes. They're so impractical.
It's a release party, not a heist.
Look what I picked up. First one out of the printer.
Look, Dad. I got published.
How are you?
I'm good.
He's proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm telling you, our book is brilliant. We are brilliant. Shall we? The main guests can't be late to their own release party.
Wish us luck. Still, though, I can't believe we named it Split Fiction.
But wasn't that your suggestion? As a working title, not the official title.
It's actually growing on me. Split fiction. It sounds cool.
I guess. So, how do you think our book will be received?
My gut feeling tells me we're gonna be alright.
Alright or great?
Does it matter? At least we've got each other. Best friends forever!
Sometimes I forget how cheesy you are.
Oh, come on. Bestie.
Who even says bestie?
I do.
And little kids.
Oh, I can live with that.
I'm not surprised.
You can say it too. Want to?
Stop it.
Just embrace your inner kid. Fine. My bestie, right?
Happy now.
See, you can say it.